Trash Cash Podcast episode. We're in the couch on the. Well, that's
So
we're in the couch.
We're in the couch. If you've been wondering what happened or who quit, you should know now.
Kevin, yeah.
Kevin's no longer with us.
No, listen, Kevin is gone. It's fair. The podcast is crumbling. Also fair.
Yeah.
Things are just getting crazy. A lot of violence.
Yeah, I was
More
surprised
violence,
how
yeah.
violent Kevin got with all this. Allegedly.
Things have gotten busy.
Yeah.
And what happened last week with the episode is I could record Sunday. Carrie and Kevin, only I could, no, me and Kevin could record Sunday. Carrie and Kevin could record Monday. Me and Carrie could record Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so therefore, we just didn't record it. You know, we would have done something like this, but Carrie was traveling.
Yeah.
And, you know, so
it's kind of a good time to have a week off. Have we done a week off? I swear we've done one. Oh, the first one ever.
Man, did it feel good.
It did. It felt like, yeah, it was weird not to
no
check
one
the
belittling
comments.
me.
Yeah.
I wasn't taking massive levels of abuse. It was really
It's true.
It was nice.
Well, I negotiated with a kid at the yard sale yesterday, and I've gotten several
Did you
comments
release the
about
video?
it. Yeah. No. Because I finally negotiated and was with a kid for his toys.
Was this like the whole coin thing where you finally put your foot down, but it was the wrong time, wrong place?
A little bit. So what happened was it was all like fairly cheap stuff. And I made a pile, and as I was making the pile, Dawn was like, get a bundle deal. So I was getting encouraged to make a bundle deal. I cut that part out though.
Okay.
And then I just went to the deal, and then I immediately folded and paid what they wanted.
What were you trying to buy?
I bought like about 45 Jurassic World figures and vehicles. It was $76.
Seals?
No, they were loose. Some of them are like 20, 30.
Yeah, they can be good.
I'm going to lot up a lot of them.
I don't know how many I bought, but I did something similar at the flea market over in Port Orange, where I bought out like a table full of loose Jurassic Park figures. I probably spent $100.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with it. I was the one buying out of me and Dawn really at the yard sale.
Yeah, that's weird. She came in. I kind of was stopping all the convos about your trip because we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
But let's start at the beginning, though, before we talk about that.
Yeah.
Kerry left for the National, which is why it was complicated. He's gone for, what, 10 days, 12 days, 14 days?
15 days.
15 days. It felt like an eternity for us here in the Florida state.
Yeah.
Actually, there was, like, search parties, everything. People looking for Carrie.
I felt like I was missed.
The town of Bunnell, they shut down.
They shut
all
down.
the shops. There was no one there to support them. So
yeah,
it's
that
been
Dollar General and the Mondex.
Yeah,
going out of business.
They're like, we have too many protein Doritos. What do we do with all these?
Those are good, man.
So
those were really good.
He was gone. You went. Give us a rundown of your trip, real quick.
So we
for the
went.
People who didn't watch your captivating vlogs.
Did you watch any of them?
I watched 3.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That's more than I watched of yours. Did you put anything out? I think you did.
I don't think so.
You didn't really?
I probably put out something. I don't know. I've given up.
I don't know. Like, I can't really watch when I was, on the trip because there was so much going on. But we basically drove up to Chicago, which is the National Sports Card Convention. That's where they had it this year. For just 5 full days. Imagine a card show, but like on steroids times 10.
Imagining
and
it.
Yeah, you've seen me at a card show. Like, it's intense.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it started out with like a game plan, like Don was going to help capture some stuff and everything, and then Jimmy was there, our buddy Jimmy, Old School Flips, because he just wanted to hang out. But I felt bad for them after a while, because they were just like, I'm like, guys, I'm going to be here
all day.
I'm not moving from this area right here in this box of cards for hours. Go look around or something. I saw some cool looking shots
of you, kind of like above angle, pointed down at you. I saw some cool looking shots on your shorts and stuff.
Yeah,
you're doing some experimenting.
Yeah, exactly.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, card people, they're wild. But no, we had a good time. The card show really helps me spend more money at the yard sales because I spend a bit on the yard sales for me too, because compared to cards, it's nothing.
Would you say grand total at the card show you spent over or under $1,500?
Grand total including boxes over.
Over.
I think it was probably a little under 2,000 total on like singles.
I feel like that's what I'd spend. I feel like I'd be close to $2,000.
That's about, because I spent maybe $200, $300, $400 on like boxes and packs to open for content, and then mostly singles to flip. And then when on our way home, I was surprised at the 127 in Ohio area. I found I'm the only one apparently out of our group, but I was really pleasantly surprised with how well it did.
So you got CDs. Carrie got CDs.
Yes, I know. I don't know why, but I did.
Jazz.
I feel like it was like big band, jazz, 40s, 50s stuff. just based on my experience, a little bit of classical, which I think can be hit or miss. But I looked up a Blondie CD and it looked good. But it wasn't like Blondie, like it wasn't the overproduced stuff from when we were kids, like, you know, Britney Spears. I would have definitely known what that album was from a mile away.
Aggressively known.
I was alive at that time.
It smells like Britney Spears. 2000. I want it that way.
That's a Backstreet Boys song.
Whatever. But all right, my pop culture is not perfect.
It isn't. But yeah. It was a lot of just like weird like band leader stuff, like Gene Krupa, like guys I didn't really know.
What did you pay for all the CDs?
$60.
How many did you get?
Probably 600-700.
Okay.
So I didn't pay anything.
They're gonna say 60.
It was
going to
quarter.
Be like 60 is a little sus. Like I want to pay 15 cents.
They were a quarter a piece, and I probably ended up paying close to 10-15 cents.
So would you consider list easiering them?
I mean, I need to do some stuff to list it quickly, and easily. And I have a sponsor that I work with for that kind of stuff. But
that's for cross listing.
Yeah, for cross listing.
That's
for
also perfect listing.
Yeah.
If you want subpar listings.
This is not sponsored, but I do work with them.
Yeah, if you wanted some subpar listings, though, you could use List Easier.
I'm going to.
They're not good, but it's easier.
First step is to go through and figure out which ones have the most value, and then lot up the rest, basically.
Yeah, the lots are the better way to do it.
I'm going to pick probably, hopefully, based on anything over 10, I think I'm going to try to do separately. Okay. Maybe 15. And then the rest I'm just going to lot by genre.
I remember they don't like seeing our whole bodies.
Yeah. Is there a way you could crop this?
No. I think, actually,
I don't like it.
Have you heard of, I'm not going to. There's a new trend that would have me sitting on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen any of these news people.
No.
Okay. This would be good. We zoom in on my
Are you mansplaining to me right now?
Yeah. Okay. It's disturbing. There's some disturbing new trends in the world of content. Let's just say that.
You've been watching the content where they're just like zooming in on people's crotches?
No, but this is like there's fiber maxing and I can just bleep it. How many?
So is maxing just if you focus on anything, you just max it? Like you could just say it about anything. Like if you have if you got that parasite, you're just poo maxing?
And I'll tell people the term and they can research it. It's called cooter maxing.
I get what it is though, like you're maximizing the showage.
Yeah, well, nothing's showing, but it's just like, bad angles.
So you're going to zoom in on your...
telling you news.
You're going to zoom in on your cooter.
That's what I'm saying. I could do that. We could... Trash to Cash needs growth. I'm just saying. It'd be different.
It's not going to come from that region.
Moose knuckling.
Yeah, we're not going to get any growth from there, but maybe somewhere else.
Moose knuckle maxing.
Oh, dude.
So we're sorry that there's a wide angle, and we know it's unpleasant, but just avert your eyes.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. I'm glad I can't see it, and I'm probably not going to watch the podcast because of it.
Well, you wouldn't anyways.
I wouldn't anyway.
Regardless.
I stopped watching it once you stopped doing silly edits of us leaving poop at Kevin's doorstep.
That was episode 7.
Yeah, I haven't watched one.
That was when it fell off. That's when it started to fall off.
I know, man.
Episode 8.
I sometimes watch like the first couple episodes, like we had instant chemistry like with the podcast.
Yeah. It's
died a lot.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, Kevin just constantly wants to talk about eBay, to be fair.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's all he wants to talk about. His whole channel seems to be based on eBay.
Weird. Mine's not. Actually, I've completely changed my format. Have you watched any of my Flipper videos?
Not like in the last 2 weeks.
Very different. Well, I'll tell you off camera. Okay. I like that because it leaves something dangling.
Yeah, you guys will never know.
They like things dangling. Hence our new
moose
filming.
Knuckle maxing. Shaft maxing.
Anyways, so you went to the 127.
Yeah.
You stayed longer than expected. You just randomly extended your trip, right?
Well, what happened was, initially that was the plan, was to do that, but we kind of felt like they were going to do like a Airbnb and be like in a different state, and we're like, we don't want to do that. Yeah. But when we were told they were sticking around town and we're going to be
That's what they did last year. They just crashed in his basement.
Yeah, it's not even about money, but it was just like we're comfortable there. We know the area. We just felt like it was the easier setup. So we ended up staying for a couple days. We didn't stay the whole time. Tim was there another day with Jimmy, and I think there was still stuff Sunday that Jimmy might have done, which is today. I'm not sure, but we had been spending for like 10 days straight.
I heard about the Jurassic Park figures. You see my nails?
Oh, what the heck did you do to your nails?
I got them painted.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that like...
I took the girls for manicures and pedicures yesterday, my daughters and my wife, and so I went with them, and I got a manicure and a pedicure. It's like second one of my life, and he's like, do you want me to put some clear stuff on it? I'm like, sure. I've already bitten off like half of it.
Yeah, it's kind of off-putting. It's weird. Right. I mean, it's just
Remember
like
when we used to do our like black fingernails in high school, you know, and with the black eyeshadow, and we'd listen to goth.
I did black. I dyed my hair black.
Emo.
I did that.
Like
I was
the
early.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, but that was not
Black
even
Parade.
I was more Dashboard Confessional emo. If
They
I'm gonna be
still had
honest. And
the
Weezer
black eyeshadow and the black.
Tenacious
You
D.
definitely had black fingernails.
Me?
No, the Dashboard Confessional guy.
Yeah, but I don't think I ever did. I was too cool.
Ah, okay. You were
I
pretty
was too
cool.
cool.
Yeah, I actually never did the black fingernails because I was in too many social circles.
Yeah,
You know,
you were like I was the same
the
way. Like
butterfly.
I was in theater, so I was in the theater circle, but I got along with everybody.
Yeah,
I had
was
friends
like
who were
that.
jocks because just the way I looked like I fit in.
Yeah, just the hotness.
Yeah, I was like a hot jock vibe
And
in
the
theater
muscles,
though. And the
insane
muscles. Well, I had
muscles,
them. I think legally back then.
They're easy to lose.
Yeah, I've what is it? Aged obsolescence. As you age and you do nothing,
Isn't that when,
your
like,
body
isn't
becomes
that when you have to
obsolete.
throw out your iPhone because it got too old?
That's manufactured obsolescence.
manufactured, that's right, yeah.
We coin words here on Trash to Cash. This is a little bit more erudite and beautiful now that Kevin's not around talking about nonsense.
So you did two buys, but you said it was great. So
Yeah, I did another buy. I did another buy that'll be on my card channel. So I'm just
Cards. How many card buys did you do at the yard sales?
just one, but it was a mixed buy. It was like the biggest buy of the whole thing, though.
And you went out for 2 days,
Yeah.
and you bought 3 items.
No, I bought other odds and ends, like
Give
a
me an odd.
bobblehead.
Give me an odd.
I bought a bobblehead, a Star Wars bobblehead of Kyle Manzardo for $5. I'm not even sure if it was a good buy, to be honest with you.
Give me an end. That was an odd. What's an end?
Gosh, I don't know. I'll tell you about the big lot I bought that'll be on my card channel. It was like, I walked up and it was, Tim was already there and he was just letting me buy, like he was like nice enough to let me basically move in on the deal and take a lot of stuff. He was sharing, which is weird, which is very nice of Tim. So I bought out all this guy's dollar Michael Jordans. And if you were at the National, Michael Jordan was like the hottest thing out there. Him and Ken Griffey, like all the 90s stuff was really popular.
I thought Ken Griffey died.
No, senior and junior, I think, are both alive. And wow. This is not don't make this a Bob Barker thing.
I don't know.
But but it ended up being like he had like Michael Jordan action figures that were like a mix between starting lineup and like Spawn.
Okay.
So I bought 5 of those, and then I bought a whole 2 totes full of loose starting lineup figures, like about 100-ish, give or take.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun. It was like all sports picking though. It was mostly cards, like half cards and half. Like I bought a Michael Jordan signature basketball, 2 of them from the 90s.
What kind of hours were you pulling on these days? 6 a.m.?
Yeah, not quite. Like I was waking up. Like I was definitely on the. I didn't even mess around this time. I quickly got off the schedule day one, but I think I slept like 9 or 9:30 this morning. But I was getting up about 6:37 maybe. It wasn't super early.
And how late were you staying out?
On the card days, late, but
No, I mean at the yard
till like
sales.
2 or 3.
2 or 3?
I think it felt. I wasn't keeping track of time. Might have been
Carrie,
1 or 2.
I'm sorry, but that seems like a rough day of picking if you got 3 items over 2 days with 8 hours a day.
Why? I don't know. Well, it was probably more like 6 hours a day. And it wasn't 3 items, it was 3 big lots of stuff.
Okay, it's the lots.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
Dawn was saying it wasn't.
Dawn didn't really have the big lots, so that was the difference. It's like Dawn got a bird collection.
So she's buying a Homco.
She's buying like one thing here, nothing there.
A blanket.
Yeah, so that's a little different experience. It really is dependent on.
The lots do make the day.
It's really what it is, because if you take away, the random. And I was kind of inspired to do the CDs because there was a bunch of coins on the table before that. And I was looking at them and I'm like, do I want, because I can't back out if I decide I'm going to get this.
That's true. If you hadn't found those 3 lots, like, it would have been just bad.
Yeah, 100%.
So the lots were everything, and that's fine.
But that's how it is, though. Like, yard selling is, like, I definitely didn't, like, find good stuff at every yard sale. That's 100% true. You're right.
Well, you were talking about this clothing epidemic.
Yeah, there's clothing everywhere.
Well, I mean, there always is. That's why I'm confused by the statement. Are you saying the sales were just clothes?
Well, the heavy clothing at the 127, which is known for antiques and cool old stuff, right? So it felt like, like the yard sales, young family yard sales where they're selling their kids' clothing.
To me, that means you hit a segment of the 127 that wasn't the dealers, so it's usually a good thing.
Yeah, but
That's
it was
usually
just,
like your end user.
yeah, but the problem was they were heavy clothing and we didn't bother stopping. Maybe there was stuff in boxes.
No, probably not. I mean, that's the thing. So like,
We didn't do a lot of the 127, to be fair. We only did one day of the actual 127 and one day of up near his house.
yeah.
So the 127 is all the way from Ohio, or actually Michigan, down to Alabama. We were just in central Ohio, basically. So it could be different in different parts.
In North Carolina, like, there was tons of, like, if you're not at like a highway sale, which you're generally not, they do have one, but it's not very good. You're just going to neighborhoods and suburbs, and it's a lot of younger families.
Yeah.
And so if it's closed there, like, it's just not worth stopping. Like, maybe you're going to find some Lulu.
I just realized you're physically here and not on a screen.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, wow. Oh, look
my
at that.
phone.
Oh, my gosh. Tactile. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, it's a new day. So, Spider-Man.
We
Was that
have
the name
not
of the
seen
movie?
it yet.
Was that the name of the movie?
It was a brand new day, right?
Was that this one or the last one?
I don't know
But
which
the
one's
naming
which.
convention's confusing. I wish they would just call
We're
them
going to see the one in the with the folding
when should we do that?
screen. Whenever.
Tomorrow?
Sure. Tomorrow I've got my auction, so
Skip it.
I can't.
Welcome back to my
I
life.
spent a lot of time and money. I need to bring some in.
Well, this might be the world's best Gatorade.
It's apple. That sounds disgusting.
I love apple. You don't like apple
Gator,
cider?
I don't. No, I like apple cider fine, but apple cider's like a.
Tastes like apple cider.
Yeah, apple cider's like a Christmas
Vinegar.
drink. Christmas drink.
Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, I'll worry that Santa's going to
that's-
break in and
I want it to be Christmas.
I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm not ready for
Apple
summer
cider
to be
vinegar is
over.
more of a Halloween drink to me.
Is it?
I think so.
I just think apples are overrated.
Did I call it vinegar again?
Yeah.
Just apple cider.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar is like
It's
pretty
very
strong, isn't
squeezy.
it?
Yeah, you want like a tablespoon, and most people don't say to drink it all because it can burn the back of your throat. So,
There you go.
anyways, so clothing was too much. Dawn just bought little here's and there's odds and ends.
I mean, she
with
got
the
a little-
Honda. You're not gonna fit a ton anyways.
We still found a way. She
Yeah.
did better when we were in Chicago because we found a Savers that was like an old school West. You never really went to Savers, right? In
I went
Connecticut?
with you once.
Yeah. Savers is awesome historically for like toys and pop culture stuff.
That's where I found the pooped in pants.
Yeah, oh yeah, and you
Yeah,
got almost
yeah.
banned from TikTok.
Which now, like the stuff I see on TikTok, I'm like, how am I almost
I just see
banned for
people
that?
just like randomly I'm watching something, I'm like, oh wait, that person just got killed. Why are they showing me that?
Yeah, it's disturbing.
Yeah.
I see.
This
too
is
much.
back
It's
when.
because you interact with it.
Well, it's 'cause
You
I'm
shouldn't be
I'm
hearting it. You
I'm
shouldn't be-
not hearting it. I'm astounded that it's on my screen.
You shouldn't be
man.
hearting it and writing a comment that says, "I liked this."
That's not what I'm doing. It's just like it's in between all the health scare ones. Like if I get one more Hume band
I'm
thing,
telling you, dude, you gotta get to the walking. The walking
Yeah.
is great. You really I've become obsessed with walking, and it's very time consuming to an aggressive level, but it is really
well,
emotionally, mentally stabling.
oh dude, when I was,
nice.
I know
Yeah.
people probably think I'm anxious now, but when I was more anxious in Vegas, I was way more anxious in Vegas. I would go walking every day, and that was really like huge.
Was that
Because-
all the gambling debt you had accumulated?
Oh yeah, there's so much. So just trying to dodge the bookies, and if I was on foot, they
it's
couldn't
stressful.
track me.
It's stressful. That was when your name was Harry Billiams.
Harry
It's a
Billiams.
different guy.
No, I did one bet, and I did the casino like twice there.
I think I took you gambling more than you went gambling.
Yeah,
without
we
me.
went with you that a couple
Yeah.
times, and then I went with my buddy Talent Sports Cards. If you guys follow him on Instagram,
Yeah, he's hot.
he's a very popular Instagrammer. We're
I meant
buddies.
physically attractive.
He's a good-looking guy.
I actually don't know what he looks like.
But besides that, I bet $100. It was very difficult to figure out how to do for some reason. I bet $100 on the Super Bowl and lost. So
Did you do a parlay? Do you know what a parlay is?
no, I just bet straight up.
Parlay is where you bet.
I should have done
Yeah.
that. That's the problem, though. I feel like gambling could very easily be a problem, and I'm not
but
addicted to it now. So why start?
The problem is
It's kind of
with,
like smoking. I probably shouldn't start now at 42.
I don't know if this is a football type problem or if it's just like Counter Strike, but there was a tournament today going on, and I had 4 teams I wanted to win.
Yeah.
And there's a round
Are
of
you
32.
just on Kalshi all day now?
No, but I wasn't gambling. There's a round of 32 and they all win. I'm like, yes, they're all in the round of 16. Literally, they're all facing each other in the round of 16. So now I'm like, well, I don't even want to watch because no matter what, one of my team's going to get a heartbreak.
Yeah.
And so they knock 2 of the teams out and then they go against each other again. And now one of my teams gets to the round.
Well, that's
of
like when
8,
we went
and I was like,
to Atlanta. Not one of your teams made it.
So
None of them.
frustrating. My team, I got to pick better teams.
Is Payne doing well?
One made it.
Which one?
I think Payne is in the main event. This was like a play-in.
Payne is my team. They're Brazilian.
This was a play-in, and did they get bought? No, a different team got bought. No, so it was a play-in. I don't know. They might be in the actual event. The true. Here, I'll tell you right now if they're in there. They probably are. They're ranked really quite high. Yep, they're in Group D. So they're not out yet. They're too good to even play in this section.
Well, that's good.
This is like before the playoffs.
I feel like I picked Payne at the perfect time because they were like barely top 30.
They're good. Legacy and Fury are the two Brazilian teams ranked higher than them. But
they're third though, so they're like up and coming though. Because like that one guy's like only like 18, Snow or whatever, so they're up and coming.
Yeah, Snow. Yeah, Snow. He's still on it. They did kick one guy.
Yeah, he did Informer.
They kicked the guy who sat super close to the monitor, and then they brought him back.
Oh, really?
So he's back now.
The one that wasn't very good, the older guy?
No, that guy's doing really good all of a sudden. This isn't interesting. Okay.
It's very between me and you.
Yeah, so... Okay, so that's what you did. I mean, I would talk about my reselling, I guess.
We don't have to talk about reselling. Let's just talk. Kevin's not here.
Yeah, I did.
What have you been doing? You went to.
I've been obsessed with the gym and walking, like to a ridiculous level. Like it's
that's
my
your new
yeah.
ADHD thing.
Yeah, it's my new hyper focus. Like
I know you were starting to walk a lot when we left. Like just starting.
Yeah, I mean, I can. Let me pull up my walking numbers. Like I went to the Universal the other day just to get my walk in. I was like, I want to go walk. I'm going to go to the theme park.
Yeah, I miss. That's one thing I miss is like I'm excited. We're going the 16th, I think.
The 15th or 16th. Yeah, we're doing the Universal.
And then we just got. I just got my passes for the frequent fear passes plus or whatever.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money, but the amount of time we went last year, it like literally is maybe 2 or 3 times than we pay for it. And we went, I don't know how many times last year, 20, 15?
We probably went at least 10.
At least 10 times.
All right, so I'll tell you my steps. So today I'm at 12,600. Yesterday, 16,
what am I at today?
16K.
Dang.
The day before, 15.5.
Dude, that's like...
It's like 6 miles.
That's like going to Universal or Disney level.
I'm doing like 6
miles.
I'm trying to get ready for Halloween Horror Nights because when we go, we have to do 22,000 steps. I'm working my way up.
I'm at 1,400 today, so that's not good.
All right,
but I've been in the car a lot.
I did 13,000 Thursday, 11,000, 15,000, 13,000.
Dang, dude.
15,000, 11,000, 11,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000. 11,000 for it. It's just good. Like I've just been ever since you left. I've just been walking every day, all day.
Bored, man.
That's my new addiction. I don't know.
It's a good one though. Like
it's weird
as long as it doesn't take away from life.
The viewers will hate this next part.
Okay.
They're gonna hate. Just plug your ears. If you are a hater of technology, you're not gonna like my favorite thing to do during my walks because it's maybe not well.
I know what.
Mentally.
I guess what it is. You're having conversations, full-on conversations with ChatGPT.
I am
about everything.
I'm trying to learn stuff.
Like you're asking questions.
Yeah, I'm telling it to teach me things. I think I mentioned this using the Socratic method, like stuff I don't know. Like I'm when you're walking, your brain is like.
Dude, it's the best.
And so like I'm going deep into just random topics, trying to learn things, like whatever it may be about like technology or whatever. And I'm just quizzing I'm like, give me a quiz on that. And see, like today I spent a bunch of time on my walk learning a new board game. Like sometimes it's not even anything important. It's just, or like I'll talk for an hour, like about
I know it's great for like business stuff too. Like if you're trying to think through stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. Like I actually, this will do this, and this was like 6 months ago. It's probably even better now. I got it to speak to me in Spanish so I could practice my Spanish, and then I believe I asked it to do a Spanish accent from Spain, but they speak differently. They say "el baño," you know, they say it a little different. Or I think I might have done
Jamaica.
Yeah, so like I was literally having a conversation. Like if I was consistent with that, I could actually get my Spanish back because it's pretty rusty, as you know.
The problem is, and this is a problem for the future.
It at all.
This is where maybe you do get scared about the future because it's a better listener than any human. It is. Like, it doesn't have its own agenda. So it's not like waiting for its turn to talk. And so like I do think when they make like the love robots and stuff, we're in some trouble as a procreating society.
It's true.
Like, because it's like, it's not that Carrie doesn't want to hear my problems, but he also has his own problems, you know?
And there's always that, like when you're having conversations with people, the inevitable, like, well, here, now listen to my problem. Like, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to deal with something right now. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can help you if I need help.
But that doesn't happen. Like, Claude has no soul.
Or does it?
No, I don't
Or is
think
this how the start
Is
of
this
it?
the problem? Well, so then there's the flock cameras. Can we talk about the flock cameras?
Yeah,
Have you
again,
been seeing
we
the
should talk
content
about
them?
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
A lot of gold in them is what I heard.
If you don't know, flock cameras were originally license plate reading cameras, and they've been popping up all over the US. And they just did like a free software update that gives them all the ability to just be cameras. Shocking. So they can just like use them to watch whatever, whenever, and they're like all over the place. And there's like a little bit of an uprising right now, like called deflock and all this other stuff,
Yeah.
where people are going and chopping them down and all that. Have you actually like?
I didn't hear that. I heard
they
some-
cut down all the ones in Volusia County.
Yeah, I heard-
they're cutting them down.
I heard
everywhere.
like kind of like some stuff where like just and once again I don't condone or tell anybody to do
people
anything.
are getting arrested.
But yeah, so I don't do anything illegal.
Yeah.
But I heard them talking about the gold in them and
yeah.
implying
The stuff I've been seeing isn't them trying to get money. They don't like the surveillance.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that was
Yeah.
playing into the fact that
Yeah.
we also don't like to be surveilled or whatever.
Yeah.
So
But they also have some new ones that like they're putting in parks that are literally built with AI to like watch people. I do sometimes wonder, guys, Mr. Big Tech everywhere, like, do we have to give it all the abilities to do the things we're scared of it doing? Like, if we just put the rails on and said, no, let's not give it visual insight into everything we're doing, maybe it'll delay the T-2000 robot.
it seems like in the world, without getting, I don't know if this gets political, but like in the world, they'll curtail things that could hurt business often. Like, right? Like, there, at least I've heard like with certain medicines, they might like kind of set it aside because of big,
Yeah.
insurance or whatever, allegedly. So like, I think that if there's money involved, there could be a will, but I think, I don't know, it is interesting.
But it's
there
the
comes a
pursuit
point
of
where
money that makes them take the rails off. Like at the same time,
Exactly.
you're right. They also add rails to keep their money, but they also.
I'll say it correctly
You know
since
what I mean?
Kevin isn't here, yin and yang, right? Every technology, everything in life almost has a
balance.
light side and a
Yeah.
evil side, basically.
Yeah.
And like AI could be massively helpful in the world for good and also just to learn and fun and games and all that. And also that same exact technology can pretty much more so than anything ever could destroy. And that's what people are reacting to, the fact that
Well, I think
they don't trust the people who are creating it. I don't blame them.
it's very interesting from our perspective because we're like sort of the pioneers of not respecting privacy with cameras.
Yeah.
In a sense, like, because we've been for 7 years now taking our cameras out to yard sales, and ours are very obvious and big, and like no one's.
Well, but we're
no one's
also not
confused.
respecting privacy where there is no privacy. We're filming in
I
public.
get it's legal. And
Yeah.
that's exactly
There
what
is
the
no
Flock-
privacy in public. It's
That's
all we're
exactly
exposing.
what the Flock
Yeah.
camera company would say. That's what I'm saying.
You're
Like,
right, yeah.
so it's almost like
Technically, you're right, yeah.
that's their argument too. It's like it's public, so they don't want that law to
Depends
go
on
away.
if you want to get super legal about this, like it depends on what degree it can pick up. Because if it can hone in on two people that are by themselves in public having a private conversation that isn't, I mean, there's some layers to that, if that makes sense. Like
They're having it in public.
it depends. Like I guess you're right. Yeah, if they're in public, they have to assume even if they don't see
There's no
anybody.
expectation of privacy.
Yeah,
It's
you're
supposed to
right.
be- especially now with the rise of the AI cameras.
Then I guess if the borderline would be the privacy once you're within your walls, because I could imagine there's technology that could hear within your
dude,
home.
They're watching us.
Yeah.
They can access these. You ever notice? Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if you look at like a lot of the really rich guys, this is totally conspiracy. But a lot of them do cover up their little camera on their laptop. They cover up their camera on their phone. Like, this is a
Do
thing.
they even have laptops? Like I think they just tell people to do stuff on laptops.
Yeah.
Or they like playing on a laptop if they're billionaires.
I see
They're just like on
pictures of
jet
it.
skis most of the time.
Anyways, I think it's interesting. I saw a guy who hacked into like one of the things, and whatever, and he was showing like the stuff he could do. He's like, now I'm looking at a playground. like I feel weird doing this, but it's just publicly available, and the AI camera is tracking people like I'm watching kids at a playground.
Yeah, it's
it's just that is weird. He's like he catches a guy, a grown man, just going and swinging and having fun. He's like, this is a really private moment for him where he's like reliving his childhood, and I'm watching him. Like, this is why can I do this?
Well, I mean, it's
because he doesn't think he's on camera because it's this little hidden camera.
Yeah, I mean, AI is supposed to be the one parsing that out, I guess, or is it used if there's crimes committed, then they go back and look at it?
They justify it right now with the license plate thing is they say it's really useful for the police to go and track a car, right? Like, this car was here, and we've got a camera here that it drove by, and here, and AI like will tell you exactly where it's gone. But they're not just doing it to criminals, right? They're doing it to everybody, which means they know when you go to, the chiropractor.
Yeah, well, I mean, they definitely,
or a booty call or whatever it is that you do in your spare time. I don't even want to know, but AI already knows.
Card shop.
And so,
AI can deliver that information if requested upon for it.
The problem is, and a lot of people are getting sued and fired, especially in the police stations, is they're doing it to track their ex.
Yeah,
they're doing it to track the girl they have a crush on or ex-husband, whatever. They're getting fired because they're getting caught. But that's after they've done it for a few months and just are surveilling people that have done nothing wrong. And so, with great power comes great responsibility.
That's something you learned from Spider-Man, I believe, right?
Yeah, Aunt May.
Aunt May.
Or was it actually Uncle Ben?
It was Uncle Ben. He's dead. R.I.P.
So it's not Aunt May in the new version.
Oh, well, thanks for spoiling it.
It wasn't in the previous film.
Oh, wasn't it?
She
I
died
haven't seen
end.
the previous film.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make you feel bad.
How is Spider-Man doing?
But here's
that
the
first couple of
I don't know,
days was
like
crazy.
I have no idea. I should have been tracking. I love tracking that kind of stuff.
It got like $1 billion in a weekend.
Really? No way.
980 million.
Oh, I didn't know it did that well. Dang.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I feel like the whole reselling world being very, very against or anti-AI, I get, and I think we got to be cautious, but I think we also have to be open-minded to the fact that, things are changing, and if we can get, 1.6, dude, it's going to be the biggest movie ever at this pace.
$1.67 billion already.
That's wild.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Yeah, I just think we have to be open-minded to the fact that things are going to inevitably change in reselling and everything else. And if we're too hard-headed about using tools, like we're obviously not getting in flock cameras and doing all that stuff that's really that the government's doing that's shady or whatever. We're just I think there's a lot of tools we can use efficiently with it. And I think if you shut yourself off to it, you make your life so much harder as a reseller.
The problem is it's not going away. You can hate it, but it's not going away.
That's another thing. Like, you could hate on it, you could be against it, and it's not going to change the fact that, what is it, society just rolls on the path it's going on.
Well, I went to the Mystery movie on Monday.
Yeah.
And it was a movie by Eli Roth, who did the Hostel films. Did I tell you this?
Yes, you went to the ice cream one, right?
Ice Cream Man. It was the worst movie I've seen in ages. But he used generative AI in it, and so people are boycotting it. And so now there's this film coming out, something on the block where their block gets relocated into a place with dinosaurs. I think you've seen that.
Yeah, the one with Anne Hathaway.
They didn't use generative AI in the film.
They used real dinosaurs.
But they used special effects, CGI, practical effects, but they didn't use AI. And apparently they did an ad with these dogs that are AI talking about promoting the film. And so now people are banning it because the ad that the marketing team made was AI.
Oh, wow.
So it's
I mean, it's just like anything though. AI is probably supremely useful in movies.
It is.
But also it's art. So
it's going to take our jobs.
Yeah.
South Park reference.
I mean, I could 100% imagine in 10 years, it's probably going to be quicker than 10 years.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to just type into something, make me this, and I want to learn about this kind of thing to resell, have it be give them a Dave's avatar because you sold the rights to the big tech to use your face or whatever because they want to hear your voice.
They just released a full AI movie. Hicksfield did, and it was the budget was still high. It was $2 million, but it would have been $200 million. And
I think
literally actors that sold their rights for it.
I mean, I'm open to to trying those things, but I think what the realistic thing with art especially is going to be mixed use. It's going to be what do you use it for and what don't you use it for? Mm-hmm. And then there's going to be things like IMAX and Odyssey where it's that's the selling point is that it's a classical filmed movie on film that you play at a 70 minute. There's going to be a lot. I mean, you can already see it. There's people who travel days fly from out of town to go to that one theater that has the 70 millimeter,
Where is it?
There's one in Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
There's one in
California.
Dallas. There's a few in California.
Sure, there's several in California.
But I think there's going to be just like anything. Like there's going to be people who accept it, and it's more going to be interesting for the younger people who grow up with it their whole life, how they're going to interpret it.
So the meta glasses are the other thing.
Yeah.
Like I keep running into people like on TikTok and stuff, and they're furious because someone filmed them without them knowing, completely legally.
Yeah.
But they're really mad, and they're like pushing for change. And I'm just like, it's never going to happen because the government wants to be able to watch us.
Yeah.
So they're never going to pass any sort of laws that would restrict them from doing it. So why would they pass a law restricting
you could have said 10 years ago, you should always assume that you're being filmed if you're outside anyway. It might have just been like a security camera outside of a building. Maybe.
And I watched the First Amendment audits, and he'll bring that point up. Like they'll come and they'll be mad at him, Amagansett Press, because he's filming, and he's like, "There's a security camera watching you right there."
My favorite. I love watching those because they're just so fascinating. Like the reactions people have and how strongly they feel about it. But they always, almost inevitably, they always end up just filming him back.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you believe so strongly in this, then why are you breaking the law against him? Like, it never makes any sense.
He clearly wouldn't care.
Yeah, and it's just
he's out there doing it. It's not going to bother him. Like,
well, no, you're just giving him content. You're just making him money. Yeah. But the whole First Amendment audit things are fascinating. Just it's an educational thing.
Yeah.
And some of them, like, because there's several guys who do it, or groups that do it.
Deathpile hates him. Yeah.
Really?
He's got ethics. I heard
ethics,
high ethics and morals, and
I think it's just common decency, Like if First Amendment audits are a little aggressive in the sense of like what they're carrying around to prove a point.
Cameras to prove
but it's
a point.
pretty simple. Like if you go to a yard sale and somebody's like, "I'd rather you not be filmed," like just don't film.
Yeah, just shut it off.
Like that's just politeness, though. It's not like you need to prove a point that you have the right to do it. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what, if you try to stand on that hill, you're not getting any deals at that yard sale.
No, it's not worth shopping the sale. Well, that's the thing. Is as soon as they tell you to, you're like,
it's probably already best to just leave.
And what's funny is you might have been their biggest spender. Yeah. But they told you to leave, so you just, because no one wants to buy if they feel like there's that like friction. Yeah. It's like, I might have $300 in my pocket, but I'm not going to be your buyer because, there was a yard sale in my neighborhood, and I walked to it yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I was on my walk, and I ran into it. I didn't buy anything. But they had a ton of sealed board games that were all like educational, like STEM learning and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I looked them up, and they sell for like, they're brand new, sealed. They sell for like $15 to $25, but like it was like 10 listed and 2 sold.
Yeah.
In 90 days, and I'm like, this is just gonna sit and be a pain in the butt. She was charged for $5 a piece. I'm gonna sell it for 15 in 3 months, and it's big and hard to ship. So I actually showed restraint.
Yeah, I've gotten much better at that. Like, I think the CDs is the most I've veered off in a long time. I guess cards I always veer off a little bit because I'll buy bulk. But I've actually changed how I do that. I really am trying not to buy bulk anymore, like big lots of, unless it's all amazing stuff that I can move quickly for the most part.
If I had a camera, I would have bought it, which is the problem. That's the problem, isn't it? Like, this is why the death pile doesn't stop, because you wear the camera and you're recording and you want to buy stuff for the content, and there is money to be made, like a little bit of money to be made. So
it happens all the time. That's the truth. Yeah, you'll buy stuff that's questionable. Not even questionable, like you will theoretically make money in maybe 6 to 10 months, but then you get home, you're like, especially if you bought other stuff, you're like, you're not excited about that item. So that's how death piles with content creators are created, for sure. Yeah. You do a lot more questionable stuff than you might not otherwise, for sure.
Yeah, so I didn't buy it, and that felt good. It felt kind of good. It felt free.
You didn't have your camera on, so like isn't that a weird feeling?
Kind of nice. I liked it. I was like, this is.
I kind of like
pretty skibbity. I think that's what
Here's my first thought and my second thought. My first thought is, that would be so exhilarating to go to a yard sale without a camera. And my second thought is, if only I could film that if only I could film it.
We might need
have a cameraman, like, without me knowing, filming how much I love
your own feeling of how good it felt.
Yeah. So like, it's built into us though, because doing content, especially me and you, like on several different channels,
it's a lot.
Everything becomes commoditized and marketable, and like. and you take in the whole Facebook angle of like you can take pictures.
Even if I think about it, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just go yard sailing without my camera. I can't help
like
but think about the money you're leaving on the table.
Because you are.
Yeah. But are you like, okay, so my channel's not great anymore. So well, let's say I make $50, but I'm editing it for 45 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
And so...
But that's the time Vanilla Ice is going to be at the yard sale.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. The FOMO.
Just like buying Ninja Turtles and singing Go Ninja or something. That's the time.
It could happen. He lives down the road.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that is the time. And the whole time you're going to be like, I don't have my camera. You're going to feel like such a terrible content.
This happen. It's brutal, yeah.
That's the thing, is that if you find anything halfway decent, you're going to regret it. But it's weird, man. If you guys don't want to do content, don't. But you do make money at it if you do it well. So it's like a double-edged sword.
It kind of is, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I will talk a little bit about reselling. Did you watch my video today?
No.
Okay. I can give you my sale of the week.
Okay, let's just describe it, and then I'll...
It's a Looney Tunes VHS sealed.
Ooh, sealed.
With Sylvester on the front.
Just like a generic episode,
just
or
as a Looney Tunes, yeah, just some episodes.
Sealed.
Yeah.
Okay. VHS.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Do you have no questions?
Well, let's see. Was it a set of episodes involving Sylvester? Was it a movie? Like, was it?
I think it was episodes. Yeah, specific, just like episodes where he was kind of the main character. I was gonna try to find a picture of it for you too.
And it was sealed. You didn't resell it. You didn't use your reseller.
No.
Okay. Collector's edition. You didn't mention that.
Yeah, well, it's a piece of a collector's edition because I have a bunch of other ones. I listed them individually because the list's easier. I probably should have listed them together.
I'll go $12.
Plus shipping or with shipping?
Which should I choose?
I don't know.
I'm going to go plus shipping. Why not?
You're wrong.
Shipped.
You're wrong.
What was it?
You're just wrong.
Okay. Well,
let's move on.
All right. We should do that. Don't ever tell them. If you want to find out what it's sold for, watch Dave's latest video.
There you go. It's sold for $10.79.
That was really close.
Pretty close.
And
but
honestly,
he was wrong.
I thought $10.99 first in my head.
Yeah. That's still good though because I got a big box full of them.
Is that shipped or plus shipping?
That was plus shipping.
That's not bad for a
15 bucks or whatever. But that's like, I got the Flintstones VHS.
You're obviously not doing the $15 plus thing anymore with all your magazines. Didn't you used to do that?
I sell nothing for that much. But I got that in the same buy where I bought those Flintstones ones. Remember I sold those for the $129 or whatever? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this was just like, I got a bunch of those that I listed for $10 that I've been selling here and there. I think I spent like $10 on all of it or something crazy. Maybe 20. Yeah. Yeah.
That was the best part about like Ohio though, is most of some of the dealers were expensive, but there was a lot of people super cheap.
Yeah.
Like there was one table I don't think I'd seen since like I was a kid because I've been to yard sales when I was a child. It was like a nickel.
Ooh.
There's a nickel table
in Florida. Yeah, unless we got to be like real old. Yeah. They got to be like 83. Yeah, having a nickel.
But I'm like,
table.
I don't know if I've seen a nickel in 5 years.
Anna's going on a walk. I wonder if that means they played the game and it's over.
Oh, is it? They're all going on walks?
Camel Up.
Oh, yeah. It's a good game. I played it once and I won.
You did win, yeah. We played it a lot this last week. That's the other thing I've been doing is playing a lot of games. That's while you were gone. A lot of board games.
A lot of walking.
A lot of working out. Very little work.
Just
very little.
Kind of over that part of your life?
I'm just done working.
I don't blame you, dude.
Just like so sick of working. Like, not working in general, but working on these things.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jaded. I'm kind of jaded at this point. Like, I did do some work. So like, I'll get these little stints of motivation. So I went out.
I feel like your stints are better than most people's days.
Well, true.
Though.
Yeah. I mean, no day.
People don't realize that about
No day is literally nothing. I always do something, right? So on my day I did nothing, I got a little motivation to go list while I was watching Super Troopers 2 because the new one came out. I don't really like them, is what I've decided, by the way.
Super Troopers?
Yeah, you'd think I would.
Never seen them, yeah.
I remember not liking the first one, so I rewatched the second one. I was like, I still don't like this. I watched, it was okay. It was just like, bleh. But anyways, I listed some car plaques that I bought forever ago, pre-owned ones. I drove down to the Space Coast for them, and I spent like $60, $50, I don't remember, on like a big thing of them. And I listed a bunch, and when I pulled orders today, there was a ton of them.
Yeah.
It's like 8 of them sold or something like that.
How many did you list?
I'd have to look, but probably
probably
100.
Were you using the software?
That's
like
easier, yeah.
I mean, 100.
I probably listed like 100.
You just said like I have not been working, and you're like I got a tiny spurt of motivation, and you did use software, but you listed 100.
Yeah, I did.
I don't ever list 100 any day.
Yeah, no, but yeah. So I've been doing stuff like I'll have little motivational moments where I record a cooking video or two. You know what I mean? Like I get the work done.
You're just not.
I'm just not
going
like,
back. You're not being
crazy.
like. I definitely have been around you where like your whole day. Up until like when you want to go to a movie, which is usually when my day's starting. That's why it's always tougher for me, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I always assume like you did 8 hours of work before we hung out.
Today I woke up, I went and I did 10,000 steps. That was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's long to do that many steps. I just wanted to get it knocked out. I came back, I pulled my orders. I had 29. I packed them up, shipped them, went to the gym with Anna and Tina. Got back from that at like 1, and then I played a board game with Callie, then I played a board game with Anna, and then I made dinner, and then you came. And now I'm doing a podcast, which is also work, kind of.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, it's work, yeah.
I think it's a good day, though. I mean, that's the kind of day, realistically, if you're working for yourself, you need to have. You need to have a day where it's just, you can do what you want.
Normally, instead of the
two
board games, I would have recorded a cooking video. That's what I should have done if I was being productive, Dave.
Yeah.
I would have snuck it in, but I didn't sneak it in.
I mean, here's the thing, man. I don't know who you'll be next month, but you'll be different.
That's kind of interesting. It's exciting. I went and saw a lot of movies while you were gone. Everything.
You've probably seen everything, so we're going to have to re-see a few.
No.
I want to see Spider-Man. I know that.
I want to see Spider-Man again. I want to see it on the X.
I want to see Ice Cream Man very much.
Do not see. It's so terrible. It's so bad.
It's not even like funny bad.
I liked One Night Only. That was the Purge, but for sex.
Oh yeah.
So like, there's one night only where you're allowed to have intimacy, and weird premise, but I like weird like time or Twilight Zone type premises like that. So it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
They have like little trackers on the hand that show them if people have been intimate. Like it's very weird, kind of sci-fi.
It's what AI wants.
Yeah, it's kind of
they want to control.
A fun concept. I saw that with Tina. That was on a mystery movie, so it was kind of fun. Like a lot of it's just like mystery movies. There's one tomorrow night too, but you have your thing.
I made Monday without knowing that was a mystery movie night. Monday, my Whatnot auction.
Mystery movies are my favorite. Yeah.
One of these days. It can't be this one though, because it's my big post-national card show.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think what else I saw, because I can give some like quick reviews and let you know what to watch and what not to watch, because I've seen it all. I feel like I saw one that left the theater really fast. Oh yeah, that was with you though. It was that crappy one with no talking.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of that left the theater.
I've heard a lot of people say that was good. Motor City.
They're not well mentally.
Oh, it was terrible. One of the worst movies I've ever
I walked out of it. I didn't even finish it. I was like, bye.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've been with you and you've just walked out of a movie.
I have no patience for a movie I hate. I will leave. I'm sorry.
I know that about you.
Yeah.
I was wanting to because like you go out, like for us it's not like nothing's close, so like it takes time, so we were there, we invested into getting there, and I wanted to leave for probably the first half hour, and then it got better. Motor City did, once I accepted what it was, which was not what I
didn't want to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you accepted that it was something you didn't want to see, you saw it.
And it didn't.
I was gonna say like, should I look up comments, but they're just gonna be awful. I don't know. We can look.
Hold on. Look.
Maybe there's some nice comments. Let's see. Oh, it's a 1 out of 10, dude.
It is?
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably because we didn't do an episode. You know what's funny? This is a conundrum, because people refuse to watch episodes with just me and you.
Yeah.
But they didn't get one last week. They didn't get their hit. Yeah. So you think they're going to come?
I mean, if you're here, you came.
You're the MVP. You're like the GOAT. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a few people still here, probably.
Cricker Stuff, what up?
What up?
Who else is going to be there?
What's the... Pegasus, maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
What happened to this week's podcast is the first comment. Okay. Can someone tell me when
I like that none of us answered. I was like, I answered on my personal, because since you have your comments off now, that's what happens, I've noticed, when you turn your comments off, that I become like the secondary bin for your comments.
Yeah.
Only like people who are really concerned, though.
Yeah.
Or like have
You're
really
the backup. You're the
I'm
last.
like the backup. Like I'll get some stuff. Like I occasionally hear like, Dave doesn't have the guts to. Like
someone said, "So good, Carrie."
Thank you.
So that's something.
I forget everything that we say in these usually, so a lot of times people say I agree with this or that, and I don't really remember the topics.
Where is this week's episode?
Yeah.
What?
And then I don't know if it helped. We actually helped Leftovers a lot because they had a massive episode.
Please talk about David and Ida Steiner on your next podcast.
Are they the ones that
Almost unbelievable.
Is that the eBay?
David and
I think it's the eBay thing, right? Where like
couple targeted by eBay in a stalking case.
They did a recent video like updating that maybe?
They won $55 million from eBay.
Oh, they did?
A settlement, yeah.
So it finally settled?
It settled. eBay had to pay him $55 million just for light stalking, which the flock cameras are just doing for fun now.
Yeah.
But didn't they send them like piles of dog crap and stuff?
There was,
they like,
this is all alleged. We don't remember. But yes, I heard a lot of crazy stuff.
It's not alleged if there was a $55
Well, I mean, like we don't remember
settlement.
the details of the case, though, is what I'm saying.
Bizarre harassment campaign.
I remember it was really weird, and
yeah,
it was they owned.
To read the article. Never mind.
Yeah, they owned e-commerce bites, I think, and were
still do.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think people do blogs, like check out blogs anymore.
They do Substacks.
So, well, yeah, but that's
a blog.
Yeah, but like, I feel like people like eBay go on like Reddit to look, like, because they can.
How's your
comment.
Substack going? Have you guys subscribed to Carrie Substack?
Yeah. I never did one, did you? No. I'm surprised you didn't do a Substack.
I don't like them.
Too much writing. I don't want to write
I don't want to read, let alone write.
Yeah. I did join a Substack. I just never really went in.
Tina's watches a lot of the courtroom shows to learn how to kill me and get away with it, I think. And I don't know if you've seen, but the stenographers, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
The ones who like type, they don't type anymore. They put on this like little mouth booty that like covers their whole mouth and they talk. And like AI writes the whole entire dialogue.
Well, then why don't they just have why can't
AI
they
do it without?
Why can't we just hear? Why can't AI just hear what's going on and get rid of the stenographer?
Maybe it's because of background noise, because AI does screw up with background noise. So it's like
that's a job that's got to be going the way of the dinosaur, though. Like they're gonna get it where they can do that.
I was thinking that, yeah, it's probably not long for this work.
If I was a stenographer, I would have been like, no, we need a 1942 typewriter, and I need that.
They say it pays well, but I think it will be replaced quick. And I also heard a thing saying radiologists are going to get replaced pretty fast. I don't know why.
I think cashiers.
Yeah, but people don't want to ring themselves out.
No, you just walk out with the stuff, right? And then it just.
But did you hear how Amazon did that back in the day? They literally just had like people watching the cameras and like doing it remotely.
I feel like the technology is getting better though, where they could use some of the flock cameras.
But
maybe.
Here's the problem with that is at the end of the day, I would think for full accuracy, maybe not down the road, you would need like the barcodes or because someone.
Well, maybe in 10 years, like
it's less easier.
The robots will let us into the trough, and we could just get food for free, and then we got to go back to work.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to be able to move. Like we're just going to be strapped in.
Oh.
Like permanently.
Oh.
Like in the Matrix.
Like we're going to have the thing down our throat and everything. Yeah, they're going to use us as like a battery because they don't have alkaline anymore or something.
How disturbing of a scene is it when he's like ripping out the thing out the back of his neck? Like that's just like it makes me feel things that I don't like and also like.
You're like, I'd love to feel that, but also not feel that.
Which, by the way, I for the first time watched Heckraiser. We'll call it that. I watched Heckraiser. And it is not what I expected at all.
Wait, is that a swear word?
I don't think so. Yeah. But I think it's just on form for me to say Heckraiser.
Okay.
Yeah. This isn't a spoiler because it came out in 1987, but if you're worried about spoilers...
Well, I do want to watch the first one.
It's not even a spoiler to you.
Okay.
It is because I think you'd like it better if you had the right expectation.
Okay.
It's more about, like, murdering people, like people murdering people, than monsters. Like there's a little bit of monsters, but not much.
The monster's like he's like in Pandora's box or something.
Yeah, but like there's not much of him in it. It's mostly about like the dynamics between like a cheating relationship and murder. Is that what you thought it was going to be about?
No, I thought it was just this dude, kind of like Freddy, just killing.
That's what I thought. I was expecting a Freddy or a Jason, like constant action, and it's like just not. It's like literally just a romantic.
I think since we got the Halloween Horror Nights coming up, I want to watch I was like suggesting all 3, but everybody's just watched
There's
the
11,
one.
Carrie.
Well,
there's 11 Hellraiser movies.
Yes, but it's based on the first 3. That we're talking about the haunted house
true?
at Universal. I think it's based on the first 3.
Where did you hear that?
Somewhere. Like
Is
on
it true?
I was like on a TikTok, I think.
Might be. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll watch the first 3 if that's the case.
And then
Because there's
I might watch Sinners
11.
again just to be reminded.
Sinners was okay. I watched that.
Sinners is solid.
It was solid, but they didn't do anything new in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
But it was
it.
all right.
I like a good zombie
Will you watch
movie.
Evil Dead Burn? I don't think I can.
See,
Those are too
that's
scary
when
for
I
me.
was... Evil Dead's too scary. Are you being serious?
The newer ones, yeah, they're a little too disturbing for me.
Really?
Not scary, but disturbing.
I never thought that you cared about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're a little disturbing for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hellraiser didn't bother me that.
Motor City had, I will give you this, and you missed it, it had one of the better fight scenes I've seen. It was 5 minutes of them fighting in the elevator, and it was really
The
gory.
problem is, like,
It was not worth the rest
have
of the
you watched
movie, though.
Banshee? Because Banshee had the craziest fight scenes, the show.
Yeah.
And, like, every episode had, like, some of the best fight scenes I've ever seen that I'm like, I bet it wasn't that much better than a Banshee fight scene.
Probably not, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen a Banshee.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's like a Marvel character, but it's just some guy named Banshee.
It's like apples.
It's basically a
Apple
fruit.
cider.
You're basically eating an
my
apple.
fruit
Yeah.
That's good.
You're getting your fruit in. Your plate is even.
Well, so this is trash to cash now, I guess.
Yeah, we're just kind of
Kevin
like
left us.
2 middle-aged dudes talking next to each other.
Cooter Maxon.
Yeah, we're dong maxing.
There wasn't really any comments. I mean, the comments are old because our last show was, what, 14 days ago or
Yeah, it
some
was
crap?
a while ago, and we filmed it even before that, so we haven't even.
Yeah, there was someone saying something about Kevin.
We're basically catching up from my trip, pretty much just live with you guys here. Although we talked a little before, but we were trying. You know, that's the thing. Like, if me and you just, or any of us, just get together, we're gonna say everything. We try not to talk too much day of, so that we have.
Says Dave isn't a
stuff to talk
reseller.
about.
Dave isn't a reseller.
fair.
He's a magazine republisher.
Yeah, that's fair.
I always accept cancellations. We had talked about that.
Yeah.
Did you hear? I talked about it in my video today, but did you hear that they're gonna start like banning buyers if they do unpaid bidding on eBay?
Why was that not something that happened in
I said
1996?
it's like 15 years too late,
Like
right?
20, 30
Yeah,
years.
they're gonna start getting like account dings.
Yeah,
and
that
then
should have been like
restrictions.
day one of eBay when they sold the
He's right.
laser pen or something.
He's right.
If you don't pay for the things you bid on, well, like we had a live auction in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
We had people try not to pay, and we had to be very strict about that.
That's why you had your bookies.
Well, no, it wasn't like that, but like
Crime ring.
you're just not coming back to
They
the
called
auction.
it the Mormon crime ring.
You just couldn't come back to the auction if you didn't pay. We'll put it that way. You couldn't bid again.
The problem
It's that
was
simple.
the problem was he had his whole crime ring. They came
This
in.
is all.
They came in.
I
opened
am
the fridge.
I'm very litigious, Dave.
Freaking coffee in there, and they left. They're like, "Now we're done. We're done."
I was watching a TikTok.
We probably saw the same one,
was
the
it
Mormon
Mormon
podcast.
story? Yeah,
one,
yeah.
They were talking about like the guy was so upset because he found coffee in the fridge
Yeah.
from his wife. So I was like, "Oh man, yeah."
What's interesting about that is I grew up in that, right?
Yeah.
Around people like that, but my parents were not born in the church.
Okay.
They converted, so they were never like that.
Yeah, not
and then
that strict.
Dawn, you know,
Yeah.
if you guys didn't know, she got baptized, but we're not really Mormon anymore. But like, so she didn't live that way either. So like, it's weird for even me to hear that kind
it wasn't
of stuff.
in your yeah, but I'm sure there was.
But like, I mean,
yeah.
I could understand. I knew people like that. I didn't drink coffee because you weren't supposed to. But I really don't even like coffee, even though I drink it every day. I just want it to taste like a milkshake. Here's how I know if a coffee's good. It tastes nothing like coffee.
I've never liked coffee. It's not for me. Like, I'll get the frozen coffee with like 3 shots of hazelnut, 3 shots of, whatever, almond.
I don't even like smoking, but I do it because it looks cool.
That's fair. But like, okay, so can we talk calories for a minute? Because I've been doing way too much research and it's upsetting. This is going to upset Carrie. Have you ever looked at the calories? It's
I look at a lot of stuff on calories, so
on
probably
Regal.com
for the butter.
for a large popcorn extra butter.
Yeah, I'm just not going to. But you're going to tell me, right?
I'm going to tell you because we're going to play
3,000 calories?
like we could play our guessing game, right? Like,
Well, I've done it on like on MyFitnessPal before.
Oh yeah.
I think a large is probably close to 2,000. It depends on how much butter you put on it. Because popcorn in and of itself has a lot of sodium, but popcorn's not terrible for you.
No.
It's the butter.
So, Carrie, the butter is the problem, but like, this is where it's interesting because if you go on their site,
that's why I get smaller popcorns usually. If you didn't notice,
it lists popcorn and the calories.
Yeah,
and I'll show it to you. And then they list popcorn light butter, popcorn regular butter, popcorn extra butter, and I'm just like, well, what does that mean? Like, I probably am extra butter, but I don't know because they're not telling me if I'm extra butter. So how do we know what we are?
Here's the thing: it could tell me whatever it wants. I'm eating it. When I go to there's one thing, I can't go to a movie without popcorn. I can eat less of it.
I think we might need to stop putting the butter topping on it, is my point. This is the point I'm making.
Well, tell me.
I don't know if you want to know.
I'm just going to
Let me tell you,
not eat the whole day so I can have my popcorn.
It won't work. At our age, with our calories, it won't work. You'll have to skip a few days.
Dang. Well, just tell me how much.
Well, let me tell you. I want to tell you the...
so you just get a small then.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So large popcorn, no butter, 970 calories.
Okay, so that's basically no calories.
Extra butter.
Okay.
4,810 calories.
Wow, that might be why I gained weight.
4,810 calories. Me and Carrie are popcornaholics, so this is like we're interventioning ourselves here. Like it's so crazy.
Well, go small with butter. Just normal butter.
Small light butter, 730.
That's all you do.
So you do
like it's like I'm the same way.
What is light butter? I think it's like one press maybe. That's light butter. Literally
small heavy butter. I don't care.
Okay, small heavy butter is 1,800 calories.
That's a lot.
The butter, that's the thing that blew my mind is that the butter is adding that much. I found a life hack. I think I have a picture of it, but say what you're going to say and I'll show you.
I think the key is I just don't eat those days much. Like that's what I did on the whole trip. Like I ate very little because I knew like being in Chicago, I'm not going to not.
I know you're familiar with these little.
Yeah, the little butter.
Have you ever tried the butter one?
No, I think I have. Yeah.
The butter one is like legit as good as the oil topping, and it's got like no calories.
Probably have to start bringing that.
That's what I'm saying. I've got some here. Maybe I'll cook up some popcorn because in my machine I can like exactly calculate it, and I did 8 cups of popcorn with that stuff, and it was like 320 calories or something because I can exactly ratio it.
For me, it's like if I'm trying, to just, if I know I'm going to have a bad meal, I just don't eat any garbage.
Yeah, it's like
I eat very light the whole day because that's how I do it.
I was very upset by it because
it's about how many ultimately to lose weight, it might not be the healthiest diet, but I need to be in a deficit is what I need to be in.
The reason I looked it up is because I've been counting my calories and I was like going to put it in there and I went with Anna and I got a large popcorn and I put butter all over it like I like to. Mm-hmm. And I looked it up and after I ate it I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't make up for that. That was 2 days of calories. Yeah.
Popcorn also is like one of those things that is not particularly filling.
No, it's just tasty, but you can always fit it in.
Here's I have a couple foods like that are really you've known me, I'll go to a restaurant and actually get something fairly healthy. Yeah. But if I go to a Mexican restaurant, I eat way too many chips.
Oh, $3.
I don't even want to know.
3 buckets of chips, yeah.
I don't even want to, but there's certain things that I have a real weakness with. It's mostly finger foods. You
see that TikTok, right, of one tortilla is 150 calories, and we're eating, each chip is like a fourth of a tortilla. Yeah. So it's like every 4 chips is 100-something calories.
It's wild. Each chip is like 34. Yeah, you have to think of it that way, but at the same time,
YOLO.
There's always that line.
It's like a little bit.
I need to lose some weight, so that should be a priority. But ultimately, you got to also do you want to live an extra 7 years but eat grass?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not losing weight, but I'm exercising and I'm feeling a lot better, even though I'm still chubby.
Yeah.
So that's
you're not really that chubby though. You just have a big fat head.
Yeah, my head's huge.
Because I thought you were gonna be super fat when I met you. Not super fat, but fat, and you're not really fat at all.
I have a big fat face. That's true. And so at the gym, and because this is content, right? So content, people call you fat. You lose weight, they say you're too skinny. Are you okay? If they see your head is too big for your shoulders, they'll let you know, right? And so no matter what, you can't win for losing. Justin Danger Nunley, that guy who lives over near Mike?
Yeah.
He's lost a ton of weight. Yeah. He's a guy who on TikTok, he'll do a short clip of someone's TikTok and then he'll be like, did you know that blah, 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 like a fun fact? I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know. He'll do he'll be like a dancing girl or something and then he'll go, "Hey, you shouldn't be watching."
Yeah, that. But he was like, he wasn't big. He wasn't really fat at all, but he was like a little chubby, and he decided to lose weight. And he said he used to get comments where people were calling him fat. And now all his comments, like I go and look at him, and they're all like, "Are you okay? You look sick. You're way too thin. You need to eat." And I'm like, you just can't win. You just can't win.
It's a really weird parasocial dynamic when you do content that people, in a way, it's nice that they care about you because a lot of times it does come from a caring place, but sometimes it just comes from a, like, literally the most base thing. Like, you are my entertainment.
Yeah.
And this is not what I want to see.
Yeah, you look too thin now.
It's not even like you're not a person at a certain point. You're just like an object.
Yeah.
And you know.
That's interesting. Well, anyways, I don't know how I got that.
Yeah, that got kind of deep.
It's been an interesting show.
It's been a show.
We can end it, but Trash Cash.
Yeah, you're here.
Signing off.
If you're here.
I have no idea how long that was.
Seemed long.